Okay, Timmy, thanks so much. You look very sharp, my man. It is the Mazda Gator Bowl against the Big Ten. New Year's Day morning, a refreshing and wonderful beginning for most. But for college football, this day is the final chapter of an ending yet to be written. The echo resounds of the Rebels yell that has gone unheard for nearly 2 decades. While at Michigan, the reins of the maize and blue have been passed, but the tradition of bowl excellence continues. By day's end, the final bowl champions will be crowned. So let the new year ring in with the 46th Mazda Gator Bowl. It's Ole Miss and Michigan. Trying to get these headsets taken care of here. I think the gremlins and the weather crept in and caused some problems. Michigan deferring to the second half. Ole Miss receiving. From the 6-yard line, Ashley. So let's take a look at the starters on offense for Ole Miss. Tom Luke out of Gulfport, Mississippi, will get the call at quarterback. He's only a sophomore. Ed Thigpen is the fullback with Randy Baldwin, the tailback. The wide receivers, Brownlee and Holder. The tight end, Daniel Westmoreland, a surprise starter, replacing Armstrong. Dawson Pruitt is the starter at center. Dew and Lindsay are the offensive guards, and the tackles, Lee Lott and Adrian Struther. Luke on first down, rolls the pocket, and this is what Gary Moeller worried most about. Not a receiver there, and he picks up 5 yards. And the T.J. Osmond beginning at mid Wolverines. It's going to be T.J. Osmond beginning at middle guard. The defensive tackles are Evans and Chris Hutchinson. We'll call Hutchinson's name a lot today. Milligan and Anderson are the inside linebackers. On the outside, it's Martin Davis and Neil Simpson. The quarterbacks, David Key and Lance Dotton. And the safeties, Otis Williams and Beta Murray. Trip Weldon, unable to go because of a knee injury, lost for the year. Straight ahead with the handoff is Ed and the fullback. And
everybody likes those situations.
Third down, Gary, and it's about a half yard for Ole Miss to pick up the first down. Ole Miss in short yardage goes with the wishbone. Luke will keep it. Wow, does he get tagged? That's Otis Williams, number 29. David Ritter, the junior from Hickory Hills, Illinois, comes in replacing him as Luke on first down under pressure avoids the rush and now will run. And he takes it out to the 45-yard line.
Get something out of nothing.
3 carries for 15 yards for him as Baldwin gets the first carry of the afternoon. Armstrong comes in the ballgame at tight end. Eric Knuth has checked in at nose guard for Michigan. Luke hands it off on the belly, straight ahead, and Billings first down for the Rebels, and for the first time today, they have gone across midfield. Big pressure on Luke. Can't get away this time, and he's sacked. That's Martin Davis, the sophomore. 8th play of this drive for Ole Miss as we are at the 11-minute mark. Baldwin breaks it to the outside. Will pick up maybe 5 yards.
The game close. He wants to win it in the 4th quarter.
Big men involved with the setback for the Rebels. Luke looking long and has a man there. Kicking into the wind, which continues to vary right now, but is blowing very strong, and it is holding up this spiral punt as he signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 26-yard line. Elvis Gerbach out of Willoughby Hills, Ohio, will start it at quarterback. Behind him, John Vaughn. He's a great one, over 1,200 yards rushing, and Jared Bunch, the big fullback. Alexander and Desmond Howard, the wide receivers. The tight end is Dave DeBolt. Steve Everett is the center. The guards, Matt Elliott and Dean Dingman. Doring and Skrepenik are the offensive tackles. Very big up front. From that customary I formation, right up the middle they go with the run as Ricky Powers has gotten the call to start his tailback, and I'm a little surprised at that. Let's take a look at the start defensively for the Ole Miss Rebels. Victor Lester is the nose guard. The defensive ends, Jacobs, he's a huge one, and Kelvin Pritchard, we'll call his name a lot today. Sean Cobb and Pete Harris. Pete is a surprise starter, has a hamstring pull. No huddle for Michigan, and we'll check the remainder of that defense in just a moment. Gain of 5 on that first play for the Wolverines. Gerback on play action. Pressure comes up the middle, and it's overthrown. And their starters, Philip Kent, very good one on the outside. Roger Hancock on the other, number 21. The corners are Boyd and Godwin, and the safeties for Ole Miss, Chris Mitchell, big hitter, number 38, and Jeff Carter, number 11. They go with the running play. Powers will have the first down as he cuts it across the 36. About the number of defensive people that Ole Miss plays. I think he's trying to keep them out of the ballgame. Movement at the line of scrimmage as Gerback.
Offside against Mississippi.
With Michigan with this no huddle. First down and 5 as they scrimmage from the 41. Powers takes it straight ahead and straightened up for the linebacker. Michigan again with no huddle. They come back to the short side of the field, and that's Bunch, the fullback. 6'2", 247. Robert Henry says one of the things that we really keep our fingers crossed and hope doesn't happen. That is that Bunch would carry it 20 times. Powers almost breaks it out. Then the hole closes quickly. But 3 wide receivers go left this time for Michigan. Only 1 setback. Bunch comes to the short side of the field, breaks it out, still carries a tackler with him, and it's Danny Boyd. Ole Miss had an extended drive to open the ball game, and now Michigan, the 8th play on this drive for them as Powers goes left. Gets stuck hard at the line of scrimmage. Bunch again, and this time the fullback behind the block of Powers as the flag goes down and make the hit, number 86.
Against Michigan.
Most unusual look for Michigan.
Tight end, yeah.
The second and long, the short drop, look in pass, Derek Alexander, and he will take it for the first down to the 25-yard line.
For the Ole Miss.
Gerback is very big also at 6'5", 218. He could see over that huge offensive line. Running play, and again, Bunch, the fullback, and he'll take it down to the 23-yard line. Second down. Michigan needs about 7.5. Ricky Powers gets hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Third down, Michigan. They need just over 7 yards to pick up the first down. They need the 16-yard line. Gerback over the middle. It is intercepted. Up the far sideline. Gerback will miss him, and he will be stopped at the 33-yard line. Ole Miss from the 33-yard line. Little play action to Baldwin. Pressure on Luke, and he's going to run. Going to pick up about 6 yards. On the second and short, Luke.
The all-time coach here. He's a great guy. Draws him up in the ground sometimes.
Pressure, ball is on the ground, and Ole Miss has recovered at the 31-yard line. You might be wondering why Billy Brewer is going for a 4th down and 7. That is the reason. Luke dumps his pass off. It is incomplete, and there is a flag down at the 32-yard line to stop him in 4 straight plays.
We have an illegal substitution against Mississippi. He declined. The first down, Michigan.
How well Ricky did at the end of the year. He had 3 straight games where he gained over 100 yards. They're going to go with him. That's just the way he did it, finished off the year. We understood.
Ole Miss comes with pressure from the outside as the pass goes to Howard. Turns it up the sideline and will have the first down. Michigan with a first down. The ball just out across the 37-yard line. Gerback with a play action. Has a hand in the face. You got a man all alone as Howard at the 20. And he'll score. Looking for either Bunch or Powers to carry the ball as the extra point is good. 7-0. Wolverines lead. Well, Michigan with the home run ball, 63 yards, and they tried to confuse Ole Miss by staying in the huddle and then kicking off. Ashley from the 5. Running backs for Ole Miss today. Option play by Luke. Pitches at the last moment, and Courtney will be bumped out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Straight ahead with the fullback this time, Billingsley, and he's close to the first downs. We're mindful of that, or you might go from a 7 technique to whatever. Luke gonna be caught, knocked down. He will not have the first down, and that is the end of the first quarter. With our score, Michigan 7 and Ole Miss nothing.
30-mile difference, 17 and 34-mile difference, 17 into the win or 17 with the win.
This one's going to carry all the way to the 31-yard line, and the tackle is made at the 30. In fact, that Power is very capable. He had over 600 yards in partial action this year. Gerbach gets it out of the backfield to Vaughn. Boy, he gets hammered at the 40-yard line, but he will have the first down. As Vaughn. This is what he does best. Start in one direction, wind up to the outside, and he
holding against Michigan, 10 yards, first down.
It backs up what you were saying. Is that they hit and they slide and they make their cuts behind the big offensive line, which makes it a tough read in the secondary. They set the screen to the right side. That's Bunch. Has 10, 15 yards of it back, and he's all the way up to the 46-yard line. Second down. They need just across the 50-yard line for the first down. John Vaughn has the first down as he goes into Ole Miss territory. They will just keep on coming deep into the fourth quarter. Flea flicker. Gerbach gonna go long. Ole Miss has got double coverage back there. Tipped in the air and knocked away.
You got an illegal. No, they're all set here. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back.
Hit in the backfield, and for the first time today, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss secondary is confused.
Gets it out, complete to his running back, who is going to be knocked out of bounds. Check it. That's Yale Van Dyne. First time that he has punted today. Sandroni is the deep man for Ole Miss. And this kick, and this is what I was talking about, into the wind. That thing just got up there and like it hit a wall. And after stopping Michigan on that last series, and the big stop was Pritchard dropping the running back for a loss. Ole Miss will keep it on the ground, and they will go for a gain of about 4 on the second and short. Option pass is thrown complete to Owens, and he will have the first down. Counter the option. Here comes the pitch late. That's Baldwin, and he is close to an Ole Miss first down. He was a difference when he went down with his injury and missed a couple of games. Michigan really felt the effects. Baldwin stumbles, but he's going to have the first down.
I don't know about a field goal. Maybe a touchdown.
Reverses out on the pass as his man open. It's Camp Roberts, the tight end, inside the 30 and down to the 28.
This time Camp Roberts, another play action pass. You know, Red Parker, the coordinator, said
Thigpen straight ahead. Second generation. Baldwin, where can he go? No place. And the errant pitch for the second time in the ball game defense.
And you know, Michigan said that's been their problem when they took a nosedive, and I think I can understand now why after watching them play.
Luke's pass just overthrown at the 10-yard line. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt, and he does have the breeze behind him.
I'm really surprised about this. I think they should be punting.
He's got the
ball.
distance, and he's good. That's a way to break a drought, and that's the reason he didn't punt, Gary Daniels. 51 yards.
You know, when you can't make a 3-foot putt, you back up.
Speaks very highly for the wealth of talent on that football team. Desmond Howard from the goal line. Gets tripped up at the 25 because kicking into the wind. So.
I'm giving up on strategy. I'm going to just stick with what I see on TV here.
Anthony. Good heavens, he breaks it out after being collared, and he is all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Peters comes in the ball game, replacing him. Peters will have 4 yards. Powers again tries to get it to the outside and just weaves his way. Artis Ford, one of the players to check in the ball game, with a 3rd down and about a half-yard for Michigan. And Michigan swings it out of the backfield, and no one's out there to cover Powers. Able to have the 1st down inside the 15. Vaughn cuts it back against the grain. Going to be hit as he will not reach the 11-yard line. 2nd down. The line to make for Michigan is the 5. Vaughn goes for a couple. He'll take it inside the 10. Around. Gerback swings it out, has it to Bunch, his fullback, and he'll score. And make it 44. 4 minutes, 19. Happy New Year, everybody. Ron Franklin, along with Gary Danielson and Dr. Jerry Punch. Seen Michigan leading 14-3 as defensively they have really put a clamp on the Ole Miss offense. This is Ashley from the 10. Hurdles a man out over the 30, and Ole Miss will have decent field position. Up youngster from Gulfport will come back out to guide this attack. He came in and out as he alternated with Showles on that last series after he got hit. As the pitch comes back to Baldwin, and they finally get Randy free for more than double figures. Luke, play action, tries to reverse it, and there is nothing there as David Key.
That weak corner blitz. They cheat in there. They make so many plays in this game.
Randy Baldwin, boy, he gets tagged. He will not pick up the amount. Luke sets up the middle screen. It is caught, and guess who messes it up? Hutchinson is right there in the hole. Howard gets by 1, will not get by the 2nd as a flag comes down at time. Michigan 14-3.
You're in the run back against Michigan.
Also Red Parker, or actually
Robert Henry.
he talks so much about. Ball is fumbled and Michigan recovers. And boy, Gerback rolls the pocket to the right, throws it complete wide open as Van Dyne. And that is enough for the Wolverine 1st down. Clock continues to run with 1 minute and 30 seconds left until halftime. Quick out pass caught again by Van Dyne. Pass over the middle. Oh my goodness, what a hit on Desmond Howard. Temperature in the upper 50s. Draw play by Vaughn. Crosses midfield, and he is down to the Ole Miss 47-yard line. Jeff Carter, the longest by Carlson this year. Their field goal kicker is 51 yards, but into this win, I think they're going to have to get it a little closer than that. Pass caught for the tight end, D-Bolts. Inside the 40 and down to the 39. It shows the devastation of that offensive line. Ole Miss coming with an all-out blitz, and they set screen to the near side. Ole Miss comes with the pressure again. The quick-looking pass. Oh, what a stick by Chauncey Godwin.
They're going to go for it, 4th down.
Short drop, quick out pass, overthrown. Alexander had not yet turned around. Russ Showles sets to throw, runs up into the pocket, and Russ is going to be sacked at the 35, and it's Martin Davis. Ole Miss with the no huddle, and you can see the game clock coming down.
Be careful here.
Zips it out, has it complete to Holder. Russ Showles, the sophomore from Senatobia, steps up, Gets it away long, and it is complete to Camp Roberts at the 31-yard line. And let's see if there's going to be any time left. And the officials.
Deep out pass, 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds.
Caught it at 2.
Catch it.
Oh my goodness, there's 1 second left. Yeah, Coach Brewer's right.
Stay tuned. We'll have a lot of halftime activity for you as Tim Brando will give us all the scores and highlights here coming up at halftime.
There we go. Thank you. High end of our end kick is going to come down to the 25-yard line. John Vaughn will open the second half at tailback, and it's the wide receivers, although they are in a no-huddle situation. Pitch, and they're going to run the reverse with Howard. Gets a block on the outside, and Mitchell will knock him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. John Vaughn knocked out of bounds right there on the Michigan bench, and now a flag comes in.
It's one of those plays.
Dead ball. Personal foul against Mississippi.
Play action by Gerback, and he is going for Alexander in the end zone. Dropped it. Fell down. Bunch is the lone setback this time as Michigan goes with 3 wideouts. And they go with Bunch, and he will score. A flag has been thrown in the middle, and let's check it. That is thrown by the umpire, and that could be offensive holding.
Into the end zone, but there's a flag.
Holding against Michigan.
Well, that's that Southern hospitality. 2 yards.
Michigan sets a screen to the left side. It'll go incomplete. And it has really done quite a bit of that as far as in practice this year. Worked very hard. Elvis looking long, and that ball is overthrown at the 15-yard line. Escana with the punt, looking for the corner, and he may have angled this one a little too much. We've had a great time down here at this 46 Mazda Gator Bowl. Right now, Ole Miss trailing by 11 and looking to get some offense going as Luke will take it forward on the keeper just across the 30. And
Your colleagues playing pretty tough on defense today.
Oh, yeah, they're playing great. I mean, I don't think they could have played any better with me in there. It'd probably been worse because I'd have probably been making mistakes, you know. But
he has not started because of Trip Welburn, and when you play behind an All-American, that's a price you pay.
All-American and their MVP this year.
Yeah. First down pass is caught on the near sideline, and stepping out of bounds is Brownlee. Gary can tell you right now, number 97, Hutchinson, has not started the second half.
Right, number 59, Alex Marshall's in there for him, and that's a big loss for this Michigan team.
So let's see if Ole Miss can find it that way in the third quarter. Option play by Luke. Ball is fumbled, and Michigan has recovered at the 50-yard line. Powers, little misdirection, gets by Pritchett. And number 75, Jim Lentz.
And he forces the bad pitch and the fumble.
Ole Miss showing blitz, and they do come from that right corner. Pass is thrown in that area to Desmond Howard. Hang on, he may go.
Think of.
J.D. Carlson makes it good with the extra point, and with 10:53 left in the third quarter, it is Michigan 21 and Ole Miss 3.
Every quarterback's dream. Oh, I'm forgetting. I'm waiting there. They're going to line up and kick off. They do that quick to get cut.
Penn State did this against Notre Dame, you remember. This is Ashley. Ashley up the sideline, has one man to beat. And he will return it across midfield to the 38-yard line. In fact, they told us to keep an eye that at any time in a game, if you see 33 at wide receiver, don't be surprised. Pass almost intercepted. Wow. Came in relief for the Memphis State game. Led them to victory. Said it reminded him of being a relief pitcher in baseball. Quick pass, incomplete. Shows with a 3rd down and 10. Going looked long. Now he's going to run it. And I'll tell you what, John Vaughn is the only setback behind Gerbach. Go over the draw play to him. And he will take it out to the 23, and let's go down to I think we just changed the rating of the show. There they go with big Jared Bunch. See Pete Harris making the hit there. This is a gutsy performance by him. Yesterday could hardly walk. He really irritated a hamstring. Gerbach in play action, and he is coming for his man again. Desmond Howard wide open at the 45-yard line.
That was his man on that play.
Maybe not 20, but a pretty good distance. 5 catches for 147 yards for him, and then they come back on the 1-2 punch as they go with John Vaughn. Gerbach only a sophomore. Michigan will have him for a couple of more turns. And Bunch at halftime. When's the last time you saw Michigan throw 18 passes in the first half? But that's the reason for that. Vaughn will take it for 3, maybe 4 yards, as if they needed more power up front.
Like to run the slant down this area of the field.
Oh, good stick at the line of scrimmage. 33-yard field goal attempt coming up from J.D. Carlson. He is 16 of 25 of the year. This one hits a low line drive. He will not get it.
For the 6'8", 280-pounder that might have got his paw on it.
Pass is thrown and pressure that time coming from the right side. Pass thrown complete. Derek Owens. Owens 2 catches now for 25 yards. Luke, couple of yards, but boy, those are tough ones.
With Michigan defense.
Cranks it up, gonna go long. Looking for Small, and he's got it at the 37-yard line.
Senior Todd Blake. He's got 2 interceptions for the year, and that's his 3rd in the Gator Bowl. First in the Gator Bowl, but 3rd for the season.
Ricky Power is back in the ball game, and thanks Tim. Yellow Jackets trying to prove a lot of people wrong, aren't they? Our score 21-3. About to hit the 4:30 mark left in this 3rd quarter. Short drop and a quick out pass to Howard. He will take it across midfield. Ole Miss creeps up the linebackers as cutting back against the grain is Powers and breaks it free. He will be caught at the 5-yard line. Touchdown Bunch. J.D. Carlson with the extra point, and with 3:39 left in the 3rd, Michigan by 25. Our score 28-3 Michigan. Gary's exactly right. The Wolverines have put on a show today, trying to prove that they should be maybe one of the top 4 teams in the country. Brownlee
Played center most of the year, and now he's going to line up at guard today because Everett's healthy.
Russ Shows is the quarterback. Goes straight ahead as Thigpen gets the handoff. On the keeper, coming out to the 21-yard line. Baldwin going to be knocked out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. Back for Michigan. That one takes an Ole Miss bounce. Now that's the current yardage today. As Vaughn spins up the middle, and he is close to another 10-yard gain.
And they're doing a good job. They're not just big guys up there.
Vaughn again, and this time he will have the first down.
Everybody's moving at a different speed and from a different direction.
It's Michigan's rhythm.
Yes.
It has not been Ole Miss's. Vaughn to the 34-yard line, and Danny Boyd. Play action. Looking for Alexander all alone. Touchdown. Waited on the pass and still was open by 5 yards. Extra point is good.
Corner when he dropped to the and fell down and didn't make the catch. This time he faked the corner route, went to the post, and he was wide open for the touchdown.
Find out what you're made of now. That's when you're down by these kind of numbers with the team really hitting you with the heavy jabs. It's going to be Randy Baldwin from the goal line.
For a Notre Dame, I mean, that's a tough bowl they get into every year.
Shows look to his right, nobody there, comes back to the other side and has Brownlee. Comes out to the 31-yard line and plate the end of the third quarter with our score. Michigan 35, Ole Miss 3. And as we start this fourth quarter, the Wolverines 35-3 over Mississippi. Shows in the play action, dumps it out in the flat. It's Courtney.
Just a junior. He can do it at fourth.
Long for Brownlee. Incomplete down at the 35.
Hey, what a tribute. The guy's not just I mean, he's going to go to the Senior Bowl, too. That means a pretty good football player.
Pass thrown complete to Brownlee, and he is gang tackled at the 46-yard line.
Ole Miss now going without the huddle and trying to move the ball through the air.
Shows pumped once and then looked up, and there's no way he could get away from Alex Marshall.
Number 59 in there because Chris Hutchinson is a little bit dinged.
Corwin Brown tackled inside the 50-yard line.
Burback, 4 TDs, 14 for 24, 14 passes for 266 yards.
Bunch still hunting and pecking, and
22 touchdown passes of the season, kind of almost unheard of when you think about Michigan football in the past.
Ricky Powers with the sweep to the right side.
And probably not even miss a beat.
I would imagine you're right. There's some 288s and some 296s in the next group. Ricky Powers inside the 20.
Because you guys coming on you today, full speed.
Bunch takes it straight ahead, and he's in the vicinity of the 11-yard line.
They name him after the great players there.
This is Bo.
There's Bo, right up the middle.
Powers fumbles the ball, and Ole Miss recovers in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Number 14, Russ Shiles, a sophomore from Senatobia, Mississippi, will continue to run the offense. Sings it over the middle, incomplete. Michigan 35, Ole Miss 3. That out caught by Owens. Ball is tipped. Boy, that one was almost picked off. Neil Simpson.
What a player.
Here they come with the option. The pitch back to Baldwin. Turns the corner, 45 and out to the 50-yard line.
He's going to graduate and get his degree from Michigan.
Incomplete. I'll tell you what. Now this is the last of the bowl games for us here on ESPN. Started out at the Liberty. And an interesting one there as Baldwin catches the pass over the middle, tries to get to the sideline, and he does, and he'll stop the clock.
Michigan's got some of their backup secondary people in, but
First down, 25.
Ball is zipped and it is intercepted. Pat Maloney for Michigan got the carry. Ball was tipped and he was at the right place at the right time. From Jacksonville, Florida, the Mazda Gator Bowl. Solem has come in at quarterback, and on the first running play, this is Leggett. And
They're going to try to see if they can move the ball now.
Alan Jefferson in the ball game at tailback. He's number 28. Gets the call, and he will take it to the 46-yard line. That's Brian Wallace, 64. He's a sophomore from Parma, Ohio. Solem gets the pass out of the flat, throws it complete, and that's Kevin Owen.
Krepenik.
Well, the old record was 569. It was held by Florida State as Leggett on the carry. 6'2", 194 pounds. Jefferson to the right side. I don't know if he got the first down or not. He's close.
And they may even lower the field, I understand, to improve the view sight lines from those people sitting up real close.
Alan Jefferson. Gang tackled and stopped at the 29-yard line. Leggett breaks it big up the middle. A flag has been thrown, and again it's the umpires.
Holding. This is Michigan.
35-3. Just under 7.5 minutes to play. Solem hit as the ball is thrown. It'll go incomplete. And that's going to be a clipping call against Michigan.
Against Michigan.
And kind of put a damper on a great season for them. A 9-2 season. They go into a bowl game, and he's afraid that's all everybody will remember.
Solem sets in the pocket over the middle, has it complete, and just across midfield. Mild and easy. We pray it doesn't happen
right.
because there's not a lot that we would be able to do to counter it. Solem going to go long in this one, and the ball is intercepted by Boyd at the 10-yard line.
Tim R scored 35-3 with 6:31 left in the ball game. Shows, wheels, gets it away, complete out at the 35 to Vincent Brownlee.
Sure.
Brownlee now 2 catches for 30 yards. Shows wanted to go long, and just as he started to pump, going to be sacked back at the 30-yard line. A temperature in the 50s, nice and air-conditioned, and Michigan proved that this was their kind of weather. Pass thrown complete. Brownlee caught him in the seams again. Eddie Small. Pass. He's caught by Brownlee, and they'll say he got his feet in bounds at the 34. That pass is it. It is tipped, and it is caught by Camp Roberts. Michigan thought for the world.
Comes in on set the defense, and they're trying to get in there and get a turnover or whatever on Michigan for Michigan also.
Shaw's pass over the middle again. Camp Roberts tries to put on a move, and he'll have the Ole Miss first down. Clock goes back in. We've just now gone under 5 minutes to play in this one. Zips it over the middle. Intercepted after the tip. Kurt Mallory comes away with the football, and Camp Roberts was tipping it from one hand to another.
Tight end's wide open. There you see him. He's got his hand up. Throw is behind him. Actually, the ball hits the ground.
Yeah, it did.
That should not be an interception.
4:50 left to play in this one, and Michigan scrimmaging from their own 20-yard line following that interception by Mallory. Solem with a quick out pass. That one's complete to Birch.
Have the ball. It's just one of those days. Those are the way the things happen, and Mallory ends up with it.
Leggett breaks a couple of tackles and then takes 3 people with him across the 45 to John Watson. Under 4 minutes left to play in this one. Solem zings the pass incomplete. His people were wonderful. Bruce Mady, the SID, and of course to Gary Moeller and his staff. We appreciate it all. Leggett gets caught with an ankle-high tackle. This one will go. That ball came out, but they're going to say it was dead at the 29-yard line. Dennis Washington with a head down, close to the first down. Dennis Washington takes it down to the 19-yard line.
But not to take anything away from Vaughn or Powers or Bunch, but without those guys, they wouldn't have had the productivity that they had this afternoon.
I mean, they all did so well. Alvin Gervac.
Under a minute to play as Leggett takes it straight ahead, and he's inside the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines of Michigan have won it. The 46th Mazda Gator Bowl. The final score of 35-3. So the Michigan Wolverines finish this season on not just a high note, an extremely high note, as they win over Ole Miss 35-3.